Recently, a subscriber asked me to stop yapping and rambling about the new Lexus GX550 that's not even out yet, and to instead focus on this car here, the Lexus GX460. Specifically, what are the best upgrades he wants to know for this Lexus GX460. Well, I'm going to answer that today, but it's not going to be a popular answer. Because the answer to what the best upgrades to your Lexus GX460, what that actually is, it's to actually get out there and drive your Lexus GX460 off-road. That's what this vehicle is for, so I can only assume that he wants to know what are the best off-road upgrades for the GX460. And that is simply to drive it. Now, I said a lot of people won't like that answer because I think I kind of know what he wants me to say, and I can't say it. And what that is he wants me to say a bunch of random junk to buy and then add to the car to make it better and upgrade. That's what most people have in mind when they think of upgrading their vehicle. Now, it doesn't matter what we're talking about. Motorcycles, cars, boats, it's been the same story for decades. And a manufacturer engineers something with a team of engineers, someone buys it, and then they have to add their junk to it because, of course, the engineers did a horrible job making whatever it is they made and whatever it is they bought. So you have to come on in and add your Chinese aftermarket products to upgrade it and make it better. At best, you don't gain anything with that approach. At worst, you make it a lot worse or even ruin your ride. Now, of course there's exceptions to this rule, and of course I'm generalizing here. As you see, this vehicle is modified, our Lexus GX460. We cut off the front bumper to get more clearance. We put some basic skids underneath so we don't bang stuff up. And we put on these BFG KO2s. But that's it. There's no anything else going on. There's no lift, nothing. That's it. So this is not a this is not a criticism against modifying your car or upgrading your car. What I'm saying is upgrades and modifications are overhyped, in my opinion. The best upgrade, the best modification you can possibly do, no matter what it is to actually get out there and get experience. What I'm saying quite simply is you can't buy skill. I know, that's scary to a lot of people because I already know what people are thinking. They want to go and buy something and glue it on their car and gain 1,000 skill points and experience points. It doesn't work that way. I can't buy a guitar and be a rock star. I can't buy a microphone and be a rapper. I can't buy a jumbo jet and be an airline pilot. There's no way around skill and experience. And that comes from simply getting out there and doing stuff. And so what I want to say is the best upgrade, again, is to get out there, do stuff, make mistakes, find the limits, improve, make more mistakes, get stuck, get recovered, and then just enjoy your time off-road. So this is no way a cop-out or some sort of lame excuse to not tell you some sort of secret mystical upgrade for your Lexus GX460. They just don't exist. We must understand, again, taking it back decades, people have done the same lame mods and upgrades to their car. If it's a sporty type of car, they want to lower it. If it's a truck type of truck or vehicle or SUV, they want to raise it. You know what I mean? They want to get then more power because they're never satisfied with whatever power it has. And they want to add a bunch of auxiliary lighting and this, that, and other nonsense. And that's all good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not judging that. Realize, however, that that's not upgrading, that's decorating. So you can decorate your car as if it's a wedding cake as much as you want. It's just that's not what I'm personally into. And when I get into a GX, or why I got into GXs, was to get out there and actually enjoy what they were meant to do, which is off-road. And Lexus and Toyota engineers have done a phenomenal job with that right out of the box. Remember, it's a Land Cruiser, so the heritage of this car goes back to the 1950s when it looked like a little Jeep. It was called a Toyota Jeep, right? So there's a lot of experience and passion and heart and soul in this GX. And in my opinion, once you get rid of the silly bumper, which we did, and that's a mod we've talked about on this channel, once you get rid of this, and you don't have to get a steel bumper, just cut it and put some edge trim like this on it. Once you get that going, you're pretty much good to go. It looks like a Prado at that point because you get rid of the silly bumper. Now go out and get some experience. That's the best upgrade you can get. And it is an upgrade because you will get better with every off-road or overlanding experience. You will get better. No matter how infinitesimal or small, it all stacks up and adds up to something bigger, and you find yourself tackling more and more difficult, challenging, beautiful, etc. trails without buying a thing. The thing is already well made. Sure, we could argue to the end of the earth that you can always make it bigger, faster, more powerful, blah, 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 but there's a certain balance of what you get versus what you give up. And in my opinion, this vehicle is balanced. Most mass-produced vehicles, whether we're talking cars or motorcycles or boats or airplanes, they're already naturally balanced. That's what engineers do. So I'm not big into modifying, or as I call it, decorating your car. Instead, get out there and actually use it. A lot of people want to decorate and mod their car. Again, that's fine. If it's for show, great. Do you. That's all good. But if we're talking practical mods, you want to improve on something, we have to be honest with what it is we're trying to improve upon here. And the thing is already naturally balanced. And again, that's my 2 cents. You can see we changed the tires, the BFG KO2s. They add about 5 to 10% improvement. It's a marginal difference. It's not night and day. They're not snow tires, and they're not mud terrain tires or swamp tires. Okay, so this is not even a big major mod, and yes, it's the stock size too. So between the cut bumper and the tires, we don't have anything going on here. It's a great vehicle. The reason why I bought a Lexus GX460 is because it already has all the crap, from the stereo to the interior luxury to all the four-wheel drive features. I don't want to play around with it more than I already had to do with the bumper. I just want to drive it. So the best mod, I'm going to repeat, is to drive the car. So when we talk about mods and modifications, we have to always keep in mind what your goal is. And a lot of people have this, you know, weird dragon chasing goal of something. I don't know what it is, just to, again, glue junk to something somebody else has made to get some sort of psychological satisfaction. You know, this Edward Bernaysian type of, you know, psychology going on. That's just not me. I think you should, again, enjoy the car, drive the car, use the car for what it's supposed to be used for. So I'm not knocking anybody that wants to, again, do any sort of thing with their vehicle. It's just that when I hear modification, first thing I want to know is, well, where have you been off-road? How many miles do you got off-road? What are the quality of miles? Like, what was it like? What terrain? This, that. What'd you do? Before we even talk about modifications, did you even do what the unmodified version was supposed to, was intended to do? And the answer, of course, is no. You keep it in a parking lot or in a garage somewhere, and you don't use it at all. We used to know people with motorcycles back in the day that always wanted to add a muffler and a turbocharger and you know, and this handlebars and this lighting kit and this exhaust system and shinier wheels and saddlebags here and saddlebags there, and you'd look at their odometer and they'd have 100 miles on their bike. So the greatest joy you can get out of any type of vehicle like this is to put some miles on it. That's the best fun you're going to have, and it's going to cost you nothing. So best mods, get out there, and off-road your GX460. That's the best mod or upgrade you could ever do, because you're going to gain experience, confidence, and all that good stuff. Don't let it go to waste. These are liabilities. It's nothing but a bunch of sheet metal and rubber and steel that's going to rot and be another beater one day, just like every other beater on the road. So use it now, enjoy it, drive it like you stole it, be safe, but have fun with it. All right, if you found this video helpful, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, and have a great, great day.
My door, I've been feeling the boom. Just a little after 4. So what's up with that core was really just bored. Yo, break out the sword and let's go cruising in your Ford. Watch out, yeah, sweet snow is the deal. As she shouted, it's the funky lesson 1 to the grill. I should have known that something wasn't right in walking. The biggity boom was just ticking and clocking. A nice boy in plaid is passed from his dad. Another straight in the fight man, but he wasn't from the right clan. Stop all the nonsense, defense is my defense. Oh yeah. I know the mode is daily dense. Time has passed on, but it's been a million days. We're still nice and divided, running round in haze. Nothing divided. Nothing divided from the century of the cool cat. Deep down with the cling of the hot hat. Flip that bass and then they knocking at my door.